Hi guys, we're going to work on the assignment from class today, and I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on Pixler in case you missed it. So we're going to go in Pixlr. It's a photo editor just like Photoshop. It has many of the same features, and it even names them the same. So if you do Photoshop in the future, you will have an idea. Advanced Pixler E. Here's your history. That's going to show you the projects you've been working on. I've been working on our project a lot. Create New is going to give you the option to select different sizes. You can make your sizes by pixels, or you can just do like 8 by 10. We're going to open image because we're going to work with our image. And here I have my image that I took a picture of, and I emailed it to myself, and I downloaded it to my computer. You could Dropbox it, you can AirDrop it, whatever works for you. Full HD is fine. Click Apply. Now we're going to use the toolbar on the left to crop. Each one of these icons, as you roll over it, it will tell you what it does, so that's very helpful. You're going to drag the corners to create the size that you want, and click Apply. Over here on the right, we're going to start making layers. I'm going to hide history, click the minus sign, it collapses it down. I'm going to click the minus sign for navigate, it collapses it down. So now I only see layers, and this just helps me. It's a little navigation bar, okay? So right now, I am going to click duplicate. Duplicate layer is going to help me get a new layer to work on. I always keep my background so that it is locked and I don't change it and I don't make changes to it, because I can always go back to it. And you're going to see that right now. So I'm going to show you, we're going to go to adjustment, and I'm going to go to hue and saturation. I'm going to desaturate it all the way down, makes it black and white, grayscale, and all the way up makes the colors overly colorful. I'm going to go apply, and that's awesome. That looks great. I'm going to make another adjustment of brightness. If you've ever edited a picture, you can slide this to the side. If you've ever edited a picture, you know brightness and contrast are really helpful, especially if the lighting is off. Contrast is going to one direction make the whites whiter and the darks darker. And on the other side, it's going to make everything a little bit grayer, everything a little bit more to the middle. So I'm going to pop it up. I like it right there. And maybe I'll add a little bit of brightness just to make that white a little whiter. I like that. Right here is a little tool, these two rectangles. You click on it and you can see what it was before and after. When I click down, it shows me before, and when I let it go, it shows me what it's going to be now. Then I click apply to save the changes. That is how I want this layer. I love it. Okay, next I'm going to create another copy. Copy the background. I have to look here to the right side. You see these little check marks? That tells me what I can see. To make a layer invisible, uncheck it. To work on a layer, it has to be highlighted teal. So I'm working on this layer right here. I'm going to create one called Posterize. This slider is at 0. As I slide it over, the number goes up and it creates a different effect. So I can decide how I want my artwork to look, however I like it the best. I think I like it. I think I like it there. No, it doesn't really look that good on the right side. That looks pretty cool. Ooh, I like that right there. That looks great. Before, after. I think that looks great. Apply. And now I have the posterized. I can rename this layer by clicking on the 3 dots and highlighting the name and changing it. I didn't rename my black and white layer. That'll help me later on. I'm just going to do BW for black and white. Now it's renamed. So I'm going to do the same thing. Click on the 3 dots, duplicate layer. Now I have to hide the posterized layer. It's going to disappear, and I see what's revealed underneath. I'm going to try filter now. This is the other tab where you can find some really fun library of effects. Okay, these are all different effects that you can try. I'm going to do fringe. I can change the amount to plus side. It makes it larger and changes the colors. The minus side, it makes my image smaller and changes the colors even differently. So I'm going to go, I like the plus side. I'm going to go right there. See if I like it. Ooh, I do like that. Apply. And now I can save it. I'm going to write fringe because that's what it was called. So there we go. All right, one more. I'm going to show you one more. Make a duplicate layer. Now, I can make that invisible again. Or what if all these are up? And what if I'm here? How do I edit my new copy? You can click on it, drag it to the top, and remember guys, I said this is like a sandwich. So you can see, or it's like a stack of papers. All I can see is what is on the top. I have to move it down in order, I have to move it up to the top in order to see it. If I want to see black and white, I move it to the top, and now I see that one. Here's my posterized one. Okay, and this is useful later on when we do different things with transparency and blending modes. That's not what we're doing right now. So I have one more. This is my copy. I'm going to do filter. Remember, adjustment or filter. And I'm going to make it, oh, you're going to like this one. I hope you discovered halftone. Halftone makes it like a comic book. This is so cool. That's very fun. These are bigger dots. Okay, obviously that's just, but here you can see those dots are coming closer together and they're copying the idea of my artwork. I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to use Pixelate. It's at 0. You might say, well, why didn't it change? Because this number hasn't changed. You can type the number in the box, or you can slide and scroll across, and it will give you the pixelation of your artwork. These are much tinier pixels, and the more to the right I go, the larger the pixels are. So as I go to the left, I see more detail. As I go to the right, it gets more abstracted. And I think that looks great. Before, after, maybe a little over. Make an adjustment before, after, and apply. I think it looks so cool. Now I'm going to show you guys how to save. There's my, oh, Pizzles. All right, I spelled it wrong. File, save. Now I just take the file name that I want it to be. I'm going to say artwork, and I'm going to say, I can spell, pixels. Download, and it'll bring it onto your computer. You're going to do that for each one. And just like a stack of papers, all I can see is what's on top. So what I have to do is I have to hide the layer. If I hide pixels, I then see posterized. Then I can save posterized. Say artwork, posterized. Download it. It's going to bring it to my computer. There it goes. It's downloading. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to hide posterized, and now black and white is going to show. So I'm going to save black and white. And you're going to just do that with each one. After you're done with that, where are you going to find these on your computer? You guys know how to do this pretty well. But in case you don't, you're going to click on your files. And when you go to downloads, I double click on downloads. I also have it in my taskbar. I know a Mac will be a little different. A tablet will be a little different as well. you can see all the different ones I've been practicing. You can see all the different ones I've saved, and then you can click on them when it's time to upload them to the website. Okay? Where you're going to upload them to, click on my Google Classroom, go under classwork, and I just created a really simple assignment, and you can just upload your 5 finished pieces plus 1 original to the site. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great rest of the day, and happy Thanksgiving.